Good morning and welcome to this session. I'm going to talk about corporate social responsibility in sustainable tourism. This is sustainable level 5. So we want to see what corporate social responsibility is, and we see that it is a concept that encourages companies to contribute to the well-being of the community that they operate in. So you find companies going out to see what they can do for them to create a goodwill with the communities around them. So it's important because it enables a company to retain and attract customers as they go out seeking on community that they operate in to help them or to assist them. You find that they are attracting more and retaining customers in the long run. The another importance is that it helps to protect the environment in the sense that they come up with projects that are assisting the society in terms of conservation of our natural habitats or the areas they are in. And then another importance is just it is that it creates a just and equitable society by supporting community development programs. These are the programs that will promote diversity and inclusion in the community as they operate in their day-to-day life. So we are going to see the role of CSR or corporate social responsibility in organizations, and the role is to enhance their brand reputation and customer loyalty. So they are enhancing their brand by creating awareness of their products when they go out to carry out these projects to the community. It also boosts employees' engagement and morale in the sense that we are engaging our employees because when they go out for these activities, they go out with their staff. So staff are encouraged also to participate, and it builds their morale, feeling that they are involved in giving back to their community. And then we have another role that is to attract top performers or individuals. As employees of any organization, an organization seeks to follow or to look at those that are their top performers, those who do well. So they usually attract more top talent for talented individuals who will work with with the company. It also improves risk management in the sense that it enables them to counter negative publicity when they go out and they do a project for a community or they do programs that encourage or promote the well-being of the community. It improves their reputation out there, so people will not be negative about them. So it enables them to avoid the risk of negative publicity that may negatively impact their community. We also have financial benefits that take place, like for example, we are looking at what are we gaining as a community. So these initiatives they lead to saving of costs through resource efficiency, attracting investors. So when investors come to partner with the company as they do the projects, we see that the community will gain or the company will gain from whatever they are getting as these investors are prioritizing sustainability, and we see a seeing potential of opening new markets for this company. Another role is to build stronger communities in the sense that organizations help to, I said, support communities that they operate in. So they are building stronger communities because the communities know that they can rely on these organizations to help them or to give back to the society as a form of way of maintaining their companies or their image. So we have different types of CSR or ways in which companies engage in corporate social responsibility. And the first one is the environment stewardship that is aimed at reducing carbon emissions. As we said, these programs enable a community to come up with sustainable projects or projects that are keen to preserve or protect habitats or the natural environment. And then another type is the social responsibility, whereby you're promoting diversity and inclusion in the sense that we are looking at how can we empower the community through trainings and development programs. What can we do? How can we reach out? How can we go? Okay, look at people that are needy. If there are students who are lacking fees, a community, the company can bring up scholarships for them. So this is part of their social responsibility, a type of how they do or what they do for the community. And then we have also the philanthropy, whereby they are donating resources or money to charities or charity organizations like children's homes, the orphanage, where children are being kept, those that don't have any support, any family, their parents may have died. So a community will benefit in the sense that the company is now donating their resources to these organizations to enable them to grow or for the children to be accessing their basic needs. And then we have now in tourism, the activities that we carry out. And we have employee responsibility in the sense that we are teaching them on resource conservation, teaching our communities that we need to like plant trees, in the previous world or the previous day, tree planting day, communities go out together with companies to protect or conserve the resources that we have. And then we have waste management in the sense that we're teaching a community how to properly dispose the waste from um, their homes, maybe carrying out biodegradable or carrying out programs like biogas production, how they can really manage whatever waste they are carrying. And companies go out even to support with the provision of litter bins in organizations or in institutions like our college. They can come and build the, the litter bins for us so that the employees know the importance of waste management. And then we have habitat and wildlife protection in the sense that we are trying to see how we can protect the natural habitats. Remember, without these habitats and wildlife, we can't have anything to show our guests who are the tourists who come in. So we must be able to protect the habitats that we have for future generations or for future tourism activities. And then we have community development in the sense that in tourism now we are supporting the local business. Like for example, we are giving back to the community as the definition of sustainable tourism. We are trying to minimize the impact while at the same time supporting the local community through supporting their local businesses like the curio shops or their local cuisine. We can buy into their products, whatever they have made. And then we have cultural preservation in the sense that we are promoting the local tradition that exists in particular communities. We are looking at their cultural practices and we are involving the tourism, the community in the tourism activities that we carry out. So it helps them to preserve their culture as they dance, as they prepare food for the exhibitions, their local cuisines. We are able to preserve their cultures. We also have social welfare programs in the sense that we are supporting educational initiatives and healthcare programs. Like in tourism, we can give back to the community we are in by coming up with these programs for the community around us. And then we have employee relations, whereby we are practicing fair labor practices. We are giving an equitable, working environment for our staff. We want them to work in conditions that favor productivity in the long run. And then we also have diversity and inclusion, whereby the workplace will reflect the local community. We're giving equal opportunities to our employees, what they're supposed to do. Everyone is given a chance to take place in it. And then we also have the employee well-being. We're looking at a healthy working environment. Do they have the right gears for the work? Are they in the right conditions? Are they not having, like, we are not exposing them to health risks or dangers as they work or they carry out. So we are supporting these initiatives for the sake of our employees. And then we have the responsible tourism practices. We are minimizing, I said, the tourism impact on destinations to ensure that at the end of the day, we have these habitats as natural as they are. People can use the marked tracks that exist so that at the end of the day, we don't lose these uh, attractions or the destinations, what they offer for us. And then with responsible tourism, we're also promoting sustainable practices in the sense that we are using eco-friendly transportation, eco-friendly accommodation. We don't emit gases. So these are the practices that we do. We make sure that we're reducing waste, and in the travel that we focus really on being involved in the community or the cultural factor, and we are creating environmental awareness even to our tourists as they come. They know that they're supposed to conserve and leave the place as well as good as they found it. We also have transparency and communication in the sense that we are looking at how a community can be transparent and communicating the corporate social responsibility or the programs they tend to do to the stakeholders, which we will look at a later class. So we have the benefits. What does a company gain when they're engaging? We said they're reducing the risk of negative publicity. People are aware of the initiatives that the company takes. So we are reducing how people view us, the negative side, and we're promoting our positive side as an organization. It also creates a conducive working environment in the sense that we are looking at how to make the community be like optimum conditions. Remember, we engaging communities to work as guides, as our cooks. We are involving them, so we are creating our conducive working environment as we give back to the society. We know that at the end of the day, it pays us as a corporate or an organization. We're also attracting and retaining talent. People would want to work with organizations that go out and give back to the society. So it's important that we continue with these activities because we are teaching we're building a culture within our employees that we should give back to the society. And it also promotes innovation or new ways of operating more sustainably. We are looking at giving people a chance, or when you go out there, find new ideas on how we're supposed to do on what we're supposed to carry out. So it enables us to have ideas, to get ideas for new products, for new services that will enable us to 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 be competitive still, even as we offer our product as well as we give back to the community. So we also have limitations. We face challenges. It's not an easy thing. Giving out donations, doing programs for the community is not easy. So companies may face the following challenges. We have the cost. The cost of implementing is expensive because if you are told you're building classrooms or you're building toilets as a way of giving back to the society, it takes a lot of money. So it is costly to carry out or to perform. And then we have another challenge is balancing stakeholder expectations. We look at stakeholders, and each stakeholder will have an expectation, and this now comes in the sense that we may not really meet because people are juggling between us retaining the money for investment or giving it back to the society. So it brings like a contradiction. Are we looking at our demands, the demand from our stakeholders, or are we looking at how we can look how we can carry out different activities or different initiatives for our community? And then we have lack of accountability. That is now we are not able to maybe account or report or measure the effort that we do. So it needs an effective team. It needs people who are skilled so that when the money is given out for these programs, they are carried out as planned, and that no people will do shortcuts and get a few coins into their pockets, leaving the project hanging. So we need a lot of transparency, and it might lack accountability. We have also focus shifting from the core business, which is to make profits at the end of the day. We shift our focus now into other things like giving back to the community. How can we make the people around us to feel comfortable? So it may shift our focus as an organization from the core business now to giving back to the community. So at the end of the day, it remains an important aspect also, as much as we have these limitations, because we cannot live without looking at the community we are living in. We must give back to them. Um, yeah, and that's it, and that's the end of our session. Thank you.